It's the beginning of November, and that means one thing: the Motor City Aquarium Club auction, and time for some new fish. This is my home club, so it's an extremely busy day with lots going on. So let's head into the fish barn and talk about what I picked up at the auction. After the Southwest Michigan Aquarium Society auction a few weeks ago, I stumbled into an idea to get some of my reclusive live bears out into the open, using fish like guppies and platies as dither fish. I found that the Iliodon whitei in this 40-gallon breeder have been fairly reclusive and just hiding amongst the rocks and not really being out in the open very much. I've really been enjoying red-collared platies lately, so I picked up this large group of calico platies. I added them to the 40 breeder, and as you can see, it's having the desired effect. As you can see, the Iliodon whitei are out more and not really hiding. I'm starting to really like this strategy for some of my more rare reclusive fish. We'll see in the long term if this strategy gets them to breed and see how it turns out. I really do enjoy the colors on these platies and really do think they make this tank pop with their bright red colors. I also decided to purchase these two pairs of panda guppies for much the same purpose. My Xiphophorus nezahua coyote have kind of had the same problem as the Iliodon whitei that we spoke of earlier. They'd always hide in the back of the tank and they'd never be out in front. Since I've added the guppies, they've still been a little bit reluctant to come out, but I've seen a little bit more of them than I have in the past. These guppies are still kind of small, so I'm interested to see how they turn out once they gain a little bit more size. I've never kept panda guppies before, so I'm definitely interested in checking them out and seeing how they do. Tropheus are one of the species that I've always enjoyed. I had decided that it was time to move on from my Haplochromis nucleosquamatus group and decided to put them into the auction. This left me with an open 75-gallon tank. There were quite a few of these Tropheus debosii mosware at the auction, and I really couldn't pass them up. I ended up purchasing 4 pairs in total. This Tropheus species was discovered in the 1980s and resides on the east side of Lake Tanganyika. This is a different species than the other species of Tropheus that I have here in the fish barn, and I'm really excited to see if I can get them breeding. I really enjoy the contrast between the yellow striping and the 2 different shades of blue on the front and back of the fish. The next fish I want to show you is the Xenophallus umbertillus, or golden teddy. I've had this fish in the fish room in the past, but unfortunately did not have a lot of breeding success. This fish is native to Costa Rica, with the only location that I've seen in the hobby coming from Arenal Volcano. Unfortunately, this fish is not seen too often in the hobby, but at 2 inches, I really think this is a great little nano fish with awesome gold coloration that we should see more in the hobby. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more breeding success this time, and I'll keep you updated on my progress. This next fish will come as a little bit of a surprise, since I haven't kept angelfish in quite a long time. When these Philippine blues came up for auction, I decided to take a chance on these guys and see what would happen. I had decided to move on from my group of Lamprologus tigerpictilis, so this tank is a little bit barren at the moment from all my efforts from deconstructing the tank. This is something I'll be looking to remedy in the next few days. I'll probably put a tile or flower pot in here to see if I can get these fish to spawn. Either way, I do enjoy the coloration on these fish, and will really enjoy having them here in my fish room. I do want to take a quick break from the fish and show you all the plants that I picked up as well. There are no fish currently in this 29-gallon tank, but all the crypts in this tank were purchased at the auction. Our club doesn't auction the plants, but you can purchase them at a buy it now table, much like you would a swap. I'm really excited about the plants I purchased, and I'm really looking forward to aquascaping some tanks here in the near future. I do want to cover one last fish, but this was the fish I picked up at our last club meeting and not the auction, and that is these Aphosemion citripinnis. We have a strong group of killifish keepers in our club, and these were available at our meeting auction. I decided to take a chance on these and try my luck with them. This is a pretty little species that is native to central Gabon in Africa. The person who sold them told me they tend to spawn around Christmas and New Year's time, but are fairly easy to breed. I'll have to get some guppy grass in this tank fairly soon and see if we can get some fry. I'm looking forward to being able to play with these fish and seeing if I can get them to breed. Wish me luck. So I hope you enjoyed taking a look at all the new fish that I was able to pick up at the auction. It was a really long day, but I'm really happy with my purchases. So with that, stay safe, stay fishy, and I'll catch you on the next video.